This is the world's first website powered completely by nuclear, specifically by splitting approximately 12.8 trillion uranium-235 atoms for every visit. It's the opening act for Valar Atomics, a startup that raised $450 million at $2 billion valuation by defense heavyweights like Palmer Luckey and Palantir. It's led by high school dropout Isaiah Taylor, attempting a second Manhattan project to reset the cost of human progress by mass manufacturing the next generation of nuclear reactors. For the first time in history, the cost of energy has increased from one generation to the next because we've hit a wall in extracting hydrocarbons from the Earth's crust. Current nuclear industry is a basket case of bespoke site-built projects with an idiot index in the hundreds, meaning the final cost of a reactor component is hundreds of times the price of the raw steel and graphite that went into it. At the same time, AI is hitting the energy wall. Data centers are projected to consume over 200 terawatt hours annually by 2030. Valar's answer is to treat reactors beyond one-off construction projects to modular factory products. Their high-temperature gas-cooled reactor architecture uses TRISO-coated fuel and graphite moderators, which allow for higher efficiency and physics-based safety. They've verticalized about 80% of their supply chain and are building modular 25-megawatt units in a repeatable production line, targeting a 32 times reduction in cost versus today's custom-built plants. This connects to the $8 trillion global energy market by reversing combustion. Valar uses nuclear heat to split water and combine it with captured carbon dioxide to produce synthetic hydrocarbons. These liquid fuels are 65 times more energy dense than lithium-ion batteries, effectively turning carbon-neutral fuel into a global battery that can be shipped through existing pipelines and tankers, completely removing energy production from the constraints of the electrical grid. Unlike traditional reactors that rely on engineering safety like backup pumps and generators, Valar's design has inherited physics safety. Their core is physically incapable of a Fukushima-style meltdown because the reactor naturally shuts down as it heats up. In June 2026, their Ward 250 reactor in Utah went from a patch of dirt to criticality, a self-sustaining nuclear chain reaction in just 9 months. Then a few weeks on July 1st, 2026, they demonstrated this by powering an NVIDIA Blackwell system with zero processed water consumption, a meaningful breakthrough for scaling AI data centers in water-stressed regions. Valar is a disruptor in a highly conservative field. Critics label it as a tech bro grift led by an outsider without a PhD, and the company has taken the high-risk path of sprinting through one-way doors, risking millions of dollars on unproven sites to maintain their pace. Valar represents a future where energy is 10 times cheaper. By generating carbon-neutral fuels from thin air at 35% of the cost of drilling, it's making New York to London flights possible for $100 and enabling the next century of industrial growth.